beautiful humans. Happy Thursday. I hope today you are safe and happy and well. I am coming to you today to talk about the previous decision to move to online learning that will be starting this Monday, March 30th. We do have a lot of options for you, and I wanted to kind of walk you through what some of them are going to look like. So what you will need to do is you will need to log into Schoology. That is where all of the assignments are going to be posted. If you have an issue getting into Schoology, please make sure that you reach out to me or to someone at either school just so that you can get that set up and get that ready to go. The first thing that I want you to do is just to go to your home page of Schoology. So mine looks like this because I'm just looking at the string orchestra one, but it'll be different depending on your class. I want you to scroll down to the home page. At the very bottom, you're going to see 3 different folders. You'll see practice recordings, performance recordings, and online learning modules. So in the practice recordings folder, if you click on it, what you're finding is I am slowly going through and uploading practice recordings. They're taking a little longer than I would like to. But so for right now, you can click on what your instrument is and find those practice recordings in there. If you go back to that home page, scroll to the bottom, performance recordings, if you click on that, that has some of the recordings of performances of the pieces that we're looking at. So be sure to check out those. So the really important one when it comes to assignments is going to be the online learning modules folder. So I want you to click on that. So once you're in the online learning modules folder, you're going to see a couple different folders within here. So extras includes Miss Moran and I have kind of put together some resources just for extra things if you want to check them out. Some interviews, some really important conversations. Technique, we have some videos in here. Bow hand exercise, I will be uploading the vibrato YouTube links as well. For listening, we have a couple different, Miss Moran made a really cool orchestra playlist for a pandemic. So if you want to listen to that, I will also probably put the put another Spotify playlist in here, which I'll talk about in a minute. So I want you to click on the assignment options folder, and what you're going to find is a lot of different PDFs. You're going to find a discussion forum. This is a Spotify playlist, which I'll explain in a minute, and then the actual places where you'll be able to submit assignments. Before you freak out at the amount of stuff that's in here, I just want you to click on the PDF that says read me first. I can't unfortunately rearrange the documents, otherwise I'd put that at the top. So once you click on this, what you're going to find is a document that I'd like you to read through, and it explains what exactly I am expecting of you when it comes to these assignments. So the big thing is that I am not expecting you to complete everything that's in that assignment options folder. What I am expecting of you is within that folder, you're going to complete the Music Madness bracket. So if you click on the Music Madness Orchestra file, what it does is it takes you to what looks like a March Madness bracket. And on each pairing, there's a piece of orchestra music that I would like you to listen to. And then what you're going to do is after each pairing, after you listen to, let's say, Scheherazade and then Pictures at an Exhibition, I want you to decide which piece you like better, and then you decide which piece advances to the next pairing. So then you'll do the same with the La Mer by Debussy and then Appalachian Spring by Copland. You'll decide which one you like better, and then you'll have that piece advance to the next pairing. Now, with each piece that you listen to, you're going to go to the Music Madness bracket playlist. And this is a Spotify playlist where if you click on it, it should, there you go. So this gives you all of the pieces that are in that bracket, so you don't have to go looking for them. So once you listen to each pairing, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bracket discussion. You're going to click on the discussion, and what you're going to do is in the comments after each pairing, so let's say you listen to the Scheherazade and the Pictures at an Exhibition pairing, and what you're going to do is you're going to write a little blurb about which piece you had advance, and then why you wanted it to advance to the next round. After each pairing that you listen to in the bracket, you will make a discussion post. And it says so in the Read Me First document, but it lists that by the end of the bracket, once you listen to all of the pieces and create a champion, you should have 16 discussion posts, okay? And again, they don't have to be very long. It can literally just be why, which piece advanced and why you wanted that piece in particular to advance. So that is required of everyone. It doesn't require an instrument. All it requires is access to the discussion forum and access to the pieces themselves. You have the entire 2 weeks until Friday, April 10th to complete that. So if you want to listen to the entire bracket and get it done in 3 days, or take the whole 2 weeks and only do 1 or 2 pairings a day, whatever, you can go at whatever pace you want. And that's going to be due Friday, April 10th at 11:59 p.m. So the next required assignment is going to be an individual practice and reflection. Keep in mind, this is only for those of you who have an instrument at home. So hopefully you're finding some time to practice. So what you're going to do is, in order to receive credit for the assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the PowerPoint that's labeled individual practice. You're going to click on it, and it's going to take you to this PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is going to take you through a practice session. So things to do before you get started. So the first thing you'll do is you'll start with a body or a mind warm-up. You can choose between a guided meditation or a body warm-up and stretch. So you'll complete the warm-up, and then you're going to choose 2 things to do for a technique warm-up. So whether it's play scale, play through one of the etudes you have, practice vibrato, practice long bows, or do a sight reading exercise from Sight Reading Factory. So you'll choose 2 of these things. And then once you do those 2, then you can work on either your solo or your orchestra repertoire. So again, do things like practice with a metronome, isolate the sections that are giving you trouble. Don't just play through the parts that are fun to play. So again, after you're going to complete the warm-up, the technique, and then the practicing the actual repertoire, what you'll do is you'll do one of 2 things. So you're either going to submit a video recording, or you're going, if a video recording isn't possible, you're going to submit a written reflection of the practice experience. So if you choose to do the written reflection, there it is. You're going to find the individual practice reflection. So this has a list of questions that you're going to respond to. So what warm-up did you choose? What 2 warm-up techniques did you do? Which pieces? What was a challenge? And then what are you most proud of? So you will fill this out, and then in the individual music assignment, individual practice assignment, you're either going to submit a video recording of you practicing or the written reflection. Okay, so that is how you'll receive credit for that assignment if you have your instrument. Now, this applies for people who both don't have their instrument and those who do have their instrument. If you do have your instrument, you're going to only do one of the following assignments. If you do not have your instrument and cannot complete the individual practice and reflection assignment, you'll be doing 2 of these. And you can choose which of the 3 you want to do. The first is a music meditation. The second is you create a mood playlist. And the third is you do a musical soundscape. So all of these activities can be found in this folder. So meditative music, mood playlist, and musical soundscape. All of these have the directions and the questions that you need to answer in order to get credit for the assignment. So again, you are only choosing one of these if you are practicing at home and are doing the individual. So just to summarize what it is that you will be expected for the next 2 weeks. So that 2-week period is going to end on Friday, April 10th at 11:59 p.m. All of these things will be due on Schoology. If you have trouble uploading onto Schoology, you can try to get those assignments to me via email or another way if possible. So if you do have your instrument at home, then these are the 3 assignments that, I hope this isn't backwards, these are the 3 assignments that you're going to be asked of. So number 1 is doing the Music Madness bracket and filling out the discussion posts. Number 2 is going to be the individual practice reflection. So that can either be a video of you practicing, or it can be the written reflection. And then you choose one of the 3 choices that are found on that homepage. So that's either doing the musical soundscape, the meditation, or the mood playlist. So you only have to choose one of those 3. So that's what your options look like if you are practicing at home with your instrument. If you do not have your instrument at home, then you're going to be doing this. So you will do also the Music Madness bracket. You'll fill out the discussion posts. And then instead of choosing one, you'll choose 2 of the 3 choices of assignments. So you will do the music meditation, the mood playlist, or the musical soundscape. So you'll choose 2 out of those 3 and complete those for credit. If you have questions about anything having to do with the assignments, how to upload them, what exactly is required of you, please feel free to reach out. I will be sending out reminders just to let you know as we go. I will be doing the Music Madness bracket, so feel free to follow along. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. My username is Miss Graham's Days of Practice. So I have been posting some updates, some practice videos. Feel free to let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, what you're learning, if you're learning something new, if you're trying a new show, if you are practicing a new piece. Keep me in the loop on what it is you're up to. So I miss you all immensely. I hope you're safe and you're healthy, and I really can't wait to be with you soon.